innocent as mine.
Ashley, your husband likes to leave you and go to a man named house and suck his dick.
Oh.
Candiace cleared. Okay, welcome back to my channel. This is Sami Sampi, and today we're going to talk about the latest episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Let's get right into it. My girl Candiace said to Ashley, "You wanted the smoke, so do not play with Candiace. Candiace will clear you. She will clear you to a level that only your bones are left. Ashley, you looked for it, and she delivered. She gave you more than you could expect. The face of all the ladies, I mean, even Messy Maya did not know what to do because the shade was too much. After that, the lady were like, you know what, we're done. Yeah, they were done because they knew that this was like a killer. And Giselle decided to leave. Everybody's decided to leave. Only left are Ashley and Wendy. Candiace decides to follow Giselle because Candiace was not done for the day, okay? You activated her and she was like, okay, I'm going to give you your money worth. Okay, bravo. So Candiace is following Giselle. And this time she wants to listen to what Giselle has to say because the first time that Giselle told her that she felt uncomfortable because of Chris, she was so taken aback that she was not willing to receive her. I think that Candiace really wanted to hear what Giselle had to say and decide what was going on. I felt that Candiace was giving Giselle a second chance to redeem herself and be like, hey girl, no, there's nothing, I overtalked or whatever. So they're sitting down and she's basically asking Giselle to repeat what she told her. So Giselle repeats and Giselle is talking about,
So what exactly made you uncomfortable?
I'm in a room with a man that does not belong to me, and the door is closed.
Right.
I asked him to go outside, and he immediately did. That's it. And
all I can say is, Giselle, you don't even know why you're mad. You felt uncomfortable because of nothing. You felt uncomfortable because you were in a room, in your dressing room with Chris. And a part of me was like, if you did not feel comfortable, you could have left. You know what you're trying to do. I feel like Giselle realized that she was way more into the situation that she thought it would be. I don't think that she expected Candiace to receive it the way she did. Well, I think she did because at the end of the day, the goal is to create some drama. But I do think that Giselle was not expecting Candiace to ask her very specific question. And those specific question is leading us to conclude that Giselle is uncomfortable and is trying to imply that Chris was trying to do something that he didn't do. And since he didn't do anything, all you can say is that you felt uncomfortable. And Candiace got you on your shit. So Candiace is, trying to reason with her, trying to explain to her. We see her being very emotional. I think that Candiace is emotional for many, many reasons. I think that a part of Candiace kind of thought that she had a friendship with Giselle, IVF situation, and whatever other personal problem that she has is the reason why Candiace is so emotional about it. But once again, all I can say to Candiace is clap, 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 because wow, you delivered, girl. You are nothing to be fucked with. I would only come to Candiace if I had true evidence. If not, I will leave that girl alone because I know she's going to take care of that ass, and I do not want to be on the receiving ends of those reads. Okay, Giselle, you're looking dumb, girl. You're looking dumb, and it is not too late for you to find somebody else to go play with. And I also am tired with those ladies always attacking other ladies' husband. At the end of the day, you need to figure out something else to do because it is old and played, and I'm getting tired. What do y'all think? We see Wendy and Ashley who have a budding friendship. I didn't see that one coming, but hey, if it works for them. And Ashley is basically telling Wendy why she decided to bring it in. No offense, but what Ashley said make no sense. Ashley is really good with her words, but it's not because you're good with your words that whatever you say makes sense. That shit didn't make no sense. But hey, she's saying that her friend, we will realize is a girlfriend that we saw on episode 1, the girl that she met at the mommy club, was at the party and said that Chris was looking at her.
My friend yesterday, she asked me if they're still together.
Who is this friend?
Deborah is a friend of mine who I met in my mom group.
Are you in a dance class?
But bravo, production and editors, they came through again. They came through again and they showed us that this lady was lying. And I'm like, girls, yo, wish Chris was looking at y'all like that. But Chris ain't got time for you. And whatever Chris has time for is in that phone. He ain't got time for Maya. He ain't got time for Deborah, I think her name is. He ain't got time for none of y'all. So I think y'all really need to quit it and zip it. So after that, they are leaving. We see them talking to Robin that decided to stay into that car and whatever. And the part of me was like, I don't even want to talk about Robin. Next scene, we have Miss Ashley deciding to go talk to a lawyer. And I mean, that lawyer she gives me the vibe of being a very badass Black woman lawyer. She knows her stuff. I love the stuff that she's talking about. I love when at some point Ashley was like, I was doing my Google, but talking to you was so much better than being on Google. And the lady was like, well, I didn't get my degree on Google. I was like, that was a good one. Basically, Ashley is in a situation where I think she doesn't want to get a divorce because she's not done getting all the money that she can get. Seems like there's a lot of trust issue going on between her and Michael, and she wants to make sure that in the instances that they do get a divorce, that she's set forever. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I have a couple of questions about Ashley. Not that I want to enter into her finances and everything. I know that life over there in Potomac is expensive and that we're going through an inflation, but I'm surprised that Ashley is so into making sure that she is set. And when I'm saying that, is like, I thought those Bravo checks were pretty good. I'm pretty sure she's making money dancing on TikTok. And then she has the money that eventually her husband is going to have to give her. So why is she so worried? Is it that she made some financial choices that are not good? Or is it just that she just wants as much as she can get? I'm very curious about Ashley. She doesn't give me the vibe of being over the top with her fashion or anything else. So yeah, maybe she's taking care of her mom. Maybe she's taking care of certain people. I don't really know, but I would have expected that if they do decide to get a divorce, Ashley wouldn't be worried about the money as much. What do y'all think? We see Wendy with her husband. I'm not gonna lie, Wendy's husband is one fine piece of chocolate. And yeah, they're talking. She's basically telling him how the whole situation happened at the winery. And she's also telling that Maya has been inviting them to go to Miami. And the husband is like, I wonder how this gonna go. The husband is all of us. We see how Maya have a spa day with her friend Jacqueline, which I heard on the news they're not really friends anymore, and Charisse. So all the ladies are having a good time. We see Charisse coming, and Maya is saying that she has a big house for them that she's renting in Miami, and there's going to be 7 bedrooms, but there's only 9 of them. So some people are going to have to share room. And the way Maya is making faces, we can see that she's up to no good, especially where Wendy is concerned, because she's making it clear she don't F with Wendy. Maya wants her friend Jacqueline to be part of the show. But hey, I mean, one thing about Maya is that as messy as she is entertaining. So I trust her to make that Miami trip to be a mess. We have Robin, Giselle, and Ashley. They're shopping because they're going to go to Miami, so they want to look their best. One thing about those ladies, they're looking really good. I mean, physically. Ashley comes and they kind of talk about the situation with Candiace, and they're acting like they don't understand why Candiace is acting the way she is acting. Giselle even had the nerve to be extra mad at Chris because Chris is defending himself on Twitter. And
I don't ever want to talk to that guy named Chris, ever. Ever. He can come in here right now and I'll be like, Chris, you.
I'm like, Giselle talking about, I don't F with Chris. And I'm like, why don't you F with Chris? Because he made you feel uncomfortable? What did you do to make you feel uncomfortable? Nothing. We just were in the same room together and I was uncomfortable. So now that the man is trying to defend himself, you're mad. And you're so mad. I felt like at this point, Giselle was acting. Rubin then said that Candiace told her that years ago, that, the rumor about Mr. Michael Darby wanting to be with, escort or something like that. So apparently, yeah, Candiace been knowing about it, but she kept it to herself. I mean, to herself and Robin's self. These are talking, and all I can say is that don't play with Candiace. No, yeah, don't play with Candiace, especially when you know you have things to lose, because she's gonna bring up your dirt. We see all the ladies going to Miami, and at some point we see Charisse and La Grande Dame, and they're saying hi. That was so funny. Seeing them being so hypocrite. There, the villa is looking beautiful, and that's when the bomb drops that there's like 9 of them, but only 7 rooms. And then Maya's giving them envelope, and she's telling them who is going to sleep with who and what's going to happen. Giselle and Robin do not want to be sleeping together. They're tired of always being each other. They all want their own room, but they play with the game. Charisse was already actually given a very nice room, but Charisse, she's very high maintenance, and she wants to have her own bathroom. That room she was assigned does not have a bathroom, so she's not happy about it, and she wants to go to a hotel, and she's very serious about it too. And then I was like, oh wow, look at how Mia is good. She gave a good room to Wendy, because I was like, oh, Wendy's room is okay. The bed is a little small, but Wendy's gonna be okay, right? Child, that's when Ashley went and got Candiace's envelope, and who wasn't there, and we see that they're both gonna sleep together in the same room. And I'm like, Maya, oh my God, Mia is something else. Mia is something else. And I can only laugh at it. I'm like, what did Candiace do to you, Mia? You're the one that went and lied that Chris was looking at you when he wasn't really looking at you. And honestly, Candiace was nice to you. She just looked at you like, girl, bye. So what's your problem with Candiace? Y'all. And Wendy's feeling that something is going to happen. Professor Wendy knows. She knows those girls are up to no good. So she's trying to fish and fish, but nobody said nothing. And I'm like, yeah, Wendy, they're gonna get you now. They're gonna get you. Then at some point, we see Mia calling her husband, and then she's calling Peter Thomas, and then Peter Thomas is like, tell Wendy I have beef with her, and that's when it is all ending. And then if you know what is going to happen next week, you know the famous scene, the Big Bang scene between Mia and Wendy is going to happen. And I was like, I was just gripping my pearls, and I felt so bad for my Nigerian sister. Now, why y'all doing her like that? So you have Mia against her, you have Giselle, you have Robin against her, and then you even have Peter. Poor Wendy, but she's a strong girl, and I know she's going to overcome. I'm not going to lie, I feel bad for Wendy. She has a lot coming her way, but I know that she can handle it. And yeah, so that was it for this episode. I'm not gonna lie, the episode was good, especially the beginning, but then it was like very slow. But we know that it's gonna pick up big time next episode, so I'm not really mad about it. What do y'all think? Y'all, that was my review for this episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac. For those of you that are new, welcome. Hey, and I invite you to, and for those of you that have been here supporting me, commenting, I'm so thankful for you all. It's been such a good time reviewing Real Housewives of Potomac. Feel free to let me know in the comment if there's any shows you want me to review, or if there's anything specific you want me to focus on Potomac, because I do have tendency to focus on the drama a lot, because a part of me is like, what's the point on talking about stuff that you're not that interested in, right? So let me all know if you do want my reviews to be a little bit more detailed, and I will oblige. On this note, I'll see y'all next week. Bye.